Just trying to figure out my tripod situation. Hello. Hello to anyone who's watching this later. I came on here without announcing that I was going to. I haven't really said anything. It's just kind of like a known thing at this point that I'm going to be live streaming every Friday at 5:30. So I'm just going to chill for a second, see if anyone shows up, and if they do, we'll talk. I'm drinking coffee at 5:30 p.m. if you're wondering what kind of week/day I've been having. I wanted to talk mostly about like Chromatica and Lady Gaga and all of that, but if anyone wants to talk about anything else, just chime in the comments. This is just, yeah, it is Kesha. This is the poster when I saw her on her last tour. I'm not sure exactly. I think I missed her last one. It was the one behind it. Hey, but I got the VIP and I made a video about it actually, but one of the things that came with it was this signed Kesha poster. So yeah, I was pretty excited to get it. VIP for that tour was like $120 or something like that. So ultimately I felt like it was really worth it if I was getting that in the bag. How are you guys all doing? Anything you missed? No, I literally just started streaming, so I decided to start wearing my hair natural and curly, so I'm like not used to it. Yeah, I saw Chromatica has an official release date. What is it? It's the end of this month, the 29th, is that right? May 29th. Chromatica. Did you guys see the merch store? I love that she was selling like Chromatica underwear. It just like made me laugh. But I am really excited about it. I think I've mentioned before one of the features I'm most excited about is oh hey Ryan. Oh my gosh. How are you doing? Ryan and I once went to New York City sort of impulsively, kind of impulsively to see Shonen Knife, so we've had good times together. She VIP Liz Fair. I missed out on the VIP Liz Fair. I got to go see her, but she just posted something, guys. Who posted something? Miss you too, Ryan. Maybe one day we'll get to go to another concert, go to New York City. I think I was going to say one of the features on Chromatica I'm most excited about is Blackpink's feature. I really like Blackpink. I'm going to turn off my heater 1 second. Gaga posted a promotional poster, like a design. I haven't heard the leak, but I saw you post that it existed, but I haven't looked it up yet. Have you heard it? Is it good? I actually was tempted by the Chromatica underwear. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it. I thought it'd be kind of funny. And she's selling signed CDs for like, what, $30? It's a demo of Free Woman, but it's good. That's good to hear. Nothing groundbreaking. Okay. I'm excited to hear it. I'm excited for this whole album. I'm interested to see what direction she goes into. Very 90s. Interesting. I am excited for it though. Because last time we had talked about like a potential September release date for that, and I was like, I stopped being excited about it because that was too long for me to sustain my excitement, I guess. So I had sort of put it out of my head, and then I saw the end of this month, and I was so excited. We love the visuals this time. I think it's really cool. Was her last album Joanne? Am I forgetting one? Ooh. Now I can plan the stream with Katie. I can. Yeah, I was talking to her about that. I'll text her. Yeah. It's been a while since we've done one of those, but I really want to do one. I will definitely message her. I want to see what Gaga posted. Is it on Instagram? Ryan, you said, I've heard the album is 90s house inspired, but haven't listened to any of the leaks. You watched the Less for Life live stream? I love that album. I want to make a video about that one eventually. A sort of 90s inspired album would be cool for Gaga, though. I'm on Instagram. That's what I'm doing over here. I want to see what you posted. Oh, like literally just now she posted it. I hope Chromatica is going to introduce a whole new genre of pop music to the industry. I hope so too. I feel like Lady Gaga is definitely one that, I don't know, experiments and can change the direction of pop music. I'm not talking properly. It's been a long week, but I agree with you is what I'm trying to say. I need to do a Less for Life video. I want to. Usually it takes me a while to like write those videos, like the honeymoon one and the reputation one, because I have to like absorb it and think about it. But yeah, I definitely want to. You said, I feel that the Chromatica era won't be too long. I kind of agree, but not because I think it'll be bad. I think it'll be good. But is she going to have the first like big pop era that's happening during quarantine? Because it's going to just be so different, and a lot of the marketing, a lot of the things she does to promote it is just going to be really different. So I feel like it's going to be a new era for pop eras in general. Art Pop was the last dance pop album. 2013? That was that long ago? My goodness. Wow. Yeah. That is a long time ago. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, it's been a long time. I like all of her different stuff, but it's been so long. And she hasn't made a statement yet about the Chromatica Ball or more Enigma dates yet. Yeah, I've slightly unrelated to Gaga, but like for my Kesha tickets, Ticketmaster refuses to refund me because they keep telling me that it's not canceled, even though Kesha has said it's canceled. Ticketmaster sent me an email that said, actually, the show is postponed, so your ticket is still valid. I'm like, it's actually canceled. Like, they're refusing to believe me. I think I saw a question that was if I've listened to anything new this week. No, I've been so busy with work. I've put on stuff as on shuffle and I just haven't really been paying attention. Ticketmaster won't refund tickets as far as I know. They're supposed to if the show's been canceled, but I think the longer they can pretend it's not canceled, I don't know. Even if so for the Taylor Swift tour, I'm going to keep my tickets for the rescheduled dates, but I have the option to request a refund. But for the Kesha ones, they're just only some dates are getting refunds right now. So, I mean, I still have about a month until the show is scheduled to happen. So there's time. It's just, I don't know what's happening. If I can get like credit, Taylor delayed to like 2022. Oh, thank you. Someone said they like my hair. Thank you. I like wearing it like this. Taylor delayed till 2021, I thought, not 22, but like, I'm not sure. Camilla canceled her tour. I saw a lot of tour cancellations. I think Taylor has the benefit of only having 4 US dates. So might be a little bit easier for her to reschedule it for next summer. But I know somebody they wanted to get married next summer, but everyone from this summer that's rescheduling for next summer, like the entire summer is booked for like weddings. And I know that's weddings, it's slightly different, but like rescheduling is just so stressful for everybody right now. Casey said, and they said you could be reimbursed 125 or 150% of the ticket value for a different concert, but I can't find that option anywhere. I don't know. I would take like credit, like store credit, and apply that to another show because I'm always going to want to see concerts, but who knows? I understand that they're probably being flooded with like hundreds and hundreds of thousands, hundreds of thousands of customer service requests. So I get it, but I want an answer at some point. Did I plan anything for my wedding? Well, that's not officially happening yet, but at some point. I'm Indian, so like a wedding for me is going to be like a 3-day situation. We've really only thought about like the food. Wes keeps joking that he wants to wear a chicken suit. I don't know. Rescheduling is the best option right now, I feel, but it's odd knowing these artists' career are on hold till then. I agree. I have a friend, my boyfriend's really good friend is a drummer in a band, and they are just like screwed for the summer. Basically, it was going to be like one of their biggest touring summers, and now they can't do anything, so it really sucks. What are some Indian wedding traditions? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know like a ton of them, but I know like I'd be wearing red because brides wear red in India, like a red sari. And there's like a 3-day, well, I don't know. I don't want to like speak for all of India, but the way my family typically has done it is like it's a 3-day thing. The first day is called a Sangeet. So like my name, a Sangeet is like a music thing. It's like a dance party. I don't know. I don't want to explain it properly. How much is Indian culture important for me? Some of it is. Like in my everyday life, it's not like a huge thing, but I definitely want to keep it alive, like as a way to keep in touch with like my grandparents who are no longer alive. Like I don't know. It's a way to like keep in touch with them. So certain elements, like in big life events, like when I get married, I'll definitely use Indian traditions. Like, do I speak Indian? So there's like one big language, and then each state in India has a different language. So the answer is no. I don't speak any of the languages, but there are 2 languages that people in my family know. Hindi, which is pretty common, I think, like a lot of the movies are made in that, and Marathi, which is the state language. I don't know. I can understand a little, but I can understand my mom, like certain things she would tell me. Yeah, I only know English. I was trying to learn a little bit of sign language just because I thought knowing a little bit might be useful in life, but I've been looking at YouTube videos, trying to learn, trying to do something with this quarantine time. I wish I knew languages. Like my dad knows like 5 or 6 different languages pretty well. Should totally learn a language. I should. I have like, you're right, 10 minutes a day. I can do that. I have Duolingo, that app on my phone where you like can learn a language, but I don't know. It's so hard. There's Hindi on Duolingo, so maybe I'll try to learn it. You started French a few weeks ago? That's awesome. I took French in high school, so Duolingo is the app you're using. I haven't really used it that much yet, but they have Hindi, so maybe next time I'll have a word or a sentence I'll know. French is difficult. I don't know how to respond to that comment. No offense. I just don't know what to say. That foot peel video has so many views. You're not the first person to tell me that. What was the worst thing somebody wrote you, by the way? Like the worst thing anyone's ever said to me, or and what do I expect from Blackpink's club? I have no idea. The thing I always forget about Blackpink is they have like 9 songs total. I like all of them. In my mind, Blackpink's collab with Gaga is gonna be like the song "Kill This Love." I have no basis for that, but I just think and kind of hope it'll be that vibe. Most songs are short on the album. I haven't heard that much about it. Literally just what you've told me. That's probably the song I'm most excited to hear, Sour Candy. It's okay, dude. You do you. I'm not here to judge. What's my ideal record length? Like in general, or what I want for Gaga? In general, oh yeah, I forgot there was an Elton song. I completely forgot that. I don't know how. Um, but then in terms of collabs, like I always remember on Fall Out Boy's Save Rock and Roll, they collabed with Courtney Love and then immediately with Elton John. Like the tracks were right next to each other or very close to each other on the album. So I guess it's possible. You only ask because you prefer longer records, but some people like that 40-minute mark. I like a little bit longer. I would say like just under an hour is like a good amount, I would think. 55 to like 65 minutes. You said you had to reorder all your records from Urban Outfitters. I saw that you were having some issues with shipping. But yeah, my record arrived, the Fall Out Boy one. You have a soothing voice. Ever consider ASMR? No, I don't really like ASMR. So I only try, like, nothing against it. People can like it if they want to. I have no feelings about it. It's just, it doesn't really do anything for me. And I only like to make content about stuff that I like. Like, I don't know. Well, obviously, why would I want to make content about stuff I don't like? But it's just not my thing. I like, not I don't know if it counts as ASMR, but you know those like pop-in cooking, like Japanese, like candy things? I like watching videos of people making those and you hear like, I don't know, you can hear like the crinkling of them. I like that. I don't like people drinking or chewing. Casey said, if I remember correctly, you're into makeup. I am. Did I see that the melt sale on today? I didn't see that. I've been putting myself on a no spend, well, mostly no spend. I bought a lot of records. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm trying not to spend money, and I have so much makeup, like way too much. So I'm trying to avoid buying new makeup right now because I have like a good red palette, a blue one, a green one from Melt. So I'm trying not to buy more, but I do like their eyeshadow that I have. Am I staying safe from the virus? So far, so good. Most people in my immediate life have not been affected, so it's great. Casey, did you get anything from the sale? Yeah, I'm trying. Yeah, did you get anything? I have only the smoke sessions palette, but I love it. And then did my job problem resolve? Oh, no, don't feel judged by the ASMR video comment. You do you. I'm not judging. My job problem did not resolve. It's kind of like an ongoing stressor. I run a website for people who don't know, and like we're building a new one, and it's exciting. It's going to be amazing. I'm really excited about it, but stressful. You were watching them before it got weird, by the way. I'll be honest, like some is, I don't have an, like I can watch it. It doesn't creep me out or anything, but like I think I saw a video of somebody eating glass. That was like a little much. You tried to get some of the melt makeup, but everyone wanted Muerte, and it looks like it's been discontinued. You can't find someone even reselling it. Oh my goodness. It sold out in a minute. Gosh. Yeah, I need to not even look and try to buy like eyeshadow right now. Is it eyeshadow? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up. I like their formula for eyeshadow though. In my head, I always confuse melt makeup and milk makeup, so I just... Melt cosmetic. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that is really pretty. I have no self-control. That's really beautiful palette, though. You're not a Fiona Apple fan, but the vinyl release for Vinyl Me Please is kind of boring and expensive. I've heard people say that before, and I totally understand where you're coming from. I bought it. the member price was like $35, which is still a lot because it's just the basic pressing. But Fiona Apple herself designed that cover, and she didn't want the original cover to be used because I guess the picture was taken by her abusive ex. So that was part of the reason she didn't want to use that cover. Yeah, I did have to buy it. It's like there's some artists that like you just can't help yourself and you just buy it. But like I totally hear that criticism. A lot of people had it on the Vinyl Me Please subreddit. Randomly right now, Vinyl Me Please is doing like they did a purple vinyl version of Fetch the Bolt Cutters, and I got that. And then they did this When the Pawn edition. So Vinyl Me Please, I overall really like them. I know I've talked about them. I'm not sponsored. I just really like them. Let me see. Random question. Have you any of you read the novel A Little Life? I have not. I haven't even heard of it. I'm gonna look it up. I went to the other window and the Muerte palette was there and I was like, oh, it's so pretty. I know you said there's no way to find it anymore, so that's a bummer, but A Little Life. I'll read this page later. This isn't an interesting stream if I just read it, but I just read the part that said the title is likely a reference to the poem The Wasteland by T.S. Eliot, which is intriguing. It is a tattoo on my pinky finger, just a little heart. Remember I did a tennis review a few years ago. Yeah, that was a Vinyl Me Please one. Did I listen to their new album? I haven't yet. That's the only tennis album I've listened to, which I feel like I should listen more because I feel like everybody tells me I would like them. So I will go listen to it at some point. And then Ryan, you said you just got Spice World. That is very cool. The Vinyl Me Please Fiona releases are open to non-members, so if you do want them, they are there. You like the new one much better. You can't get into the one I reviewed. I just like that one. It was very chill. It was not one I chose necessarily because Vinyl Me Please just, at the time, they didn't even have like 3-track options for you to pick. There was just the one record, which is fine. I liked it, but I love that record. I remember that video because the drink was so nice and like the record was perfect. The blue and pink, like the blue and, yeah, it was blue and pink. But I really like that one. I'll have to look at their new record. I've liked all of your music suggestions you've made so far. You would subscribe to Vinyl Me Please, but they don't match my taste. That's fair. Like a lot of people with the Vinyl Me Please subscription, like if when they announce it, so they'll announce it like on a Monday, and then immediately after they announce it, they open up swaps. So you can at that point change it for a select number of records. But personally, I know I like the Essentials records that they pick for the most part. So for me, it's worth it. But if you don't like it, then it's not worth it. The one that's on its way to my house right now is Belladonna by Stevie Nicks, and I'm very excited about that one. It's on blue and black, like galaxy vinyl. It's gorgeous. You bought records from them, but not members only. Yeah. And they're not like, some of them are pretty good prices. There's like a little bit of a discount for members on some records, but the Stevie one is like the J-Lo vinyl. I saw you got the Hayley Williams record. I think I just saw that on Instagram. That one looks really cool. No time yet. Do I like Grimes? I do like Grimes. I haven't heard much of her stuff, but I do like what I've heard. I'm really fascinated by her as a person, and what do you guys think of her baby name? I don't even think it's that's the real baby name, but I'm always interested to hear about her. That name is a challenge. I'm in at least in like the US, there are limitations on what you can name your child in terms of like what characters you can use, like which, so I don't know if that name is real. No, don't worry about mistakes. typing. It's fine. I totally understand. How have I been coping with the quarantine? It's been 2 months. So I've been, you know, it's become very normal at this point, which is weird, but I've been okay. I'm very lucky that I can do my job from home, so I'm writing down your recommendations, Cosmic Aries. Be a body. Okay, yeah, thank you for being smart and staying safe. Yeah, I am definitely trying to. I'm quarantining as much as I can. You know, definitely think that's important. You work from home as well. Yeah, I think everyone's going to start working from home more going forward. I wouldn't mind it personally. Did I listen to any new music this week? Not really. I've rediscovered like Fall Out Boy because that was one of the records I got. I got their second greatest hits album, so I've been listening to that one. And a band I mentioned, my boyfriend's friend is in a band. It's called Kendall Street Company. It's not really the type of music I generally listen to, but I've been listening to it a lot. It's kind of chill, like I don't know how to describe it, like Dave Matthews-esque. Ryan's waiting for Grimes' newest record to come in the mail, and also the most recent Baby Metal album. Every time I think of Baby Metal, I think of you. Seriously. I love Baby Metal. Was I disappointed with the Fall Out Boy vinyl? If anyone didn't see my Instagram, I posted a picture of the Fall Out Boy vinyl. It was described as being white and red, and it's just red. I'm not disappointed by it. I think any kind of red vinyl kind of fits with it, but it's just kind of like a head scratcher if you see that it's advertised a certain way, and it's just not that. Somebody commented on my Instagram, I think, that said, oh, my Instagram is just Sangeeta Graham, not the most like creative of names, but just Sangeeta Graham. So yeah, I post a lot of vinyl and then like just life stuff. Urban Outfitters makes a lot of mistakes when it comes to colors. Yeah, I think I don't know if I mentioned last week, but I definitely posted about my Poppy record, which was, the picture was gray, and then it was clear with like a red splatter, which actually was cooler. Like I preferred that, but it was not how it was advertised. I think you were saying the Selena Gomez one I have was advertised as blue, but it was like a very minty color, so I don't know. It is kind of disappointing when you specifically want something a certain way and then it's not. But I do appreciate Urban Outfitters for their vinyl collection. Just the options that they have is really nice. And at this point, I find them to be reasonably priced compared to the other. They're making my 2000s come to life. Yeah. The two of the records I'm waiting for are Demi Lovato, Don't Forget. I think we talked about Demi Lovato, but like that particular album is one that's really important to me. Like, that album spoke to me when it came out. And then the Lizzie McGuire movie soundtrack, which is iconic for 8th grade me. I really thought I was going to go to Europe and become a pop star. Kim Petras, I don't know how to pronounce that properly, but I do like her so much. I just think she's great. From what I've heard, I've liked everything. She just seems to be a lot of fun. Yeah, she does have some cute songs for sure. I saw they had her record, but I haven't got it yet. Lizzie McGuire movie didn't have her female best friend. Wasn't her friend's name Miranda? Can't remember. Right. Yeah, I'm glad they remind you of me. They're so fun live too. Wish I had seen when they opened for Gaga. Speaking of Chromatica, I would die if they collabed. Yes. I really want to see Blackpink live. I want to see Baby Metal live. All of those. Why wasn't Miranda in the movie? I don't know. I think it was just like the actress was to be in it. Not meaning to stir the pot, but do you want to talk about how you feel about Dr. Luke producing these new artist songs, being a fan of Kesha? Any thoughts? Yeah, so I don't know that I can condemn like any of the newer artists that are working with him. Obviously, I don't like Dr. Luke. Obviously, I think he's a bad person. As a like Kesha fan, as someone who's heard about all of the allegations, like he just doesn't seem like a good person. Like I don't know, people like Kelly Clarkson also have spoken out about it. I don't it's like the same thing that happened with Kesha when she started, unfortunately. Like newer artists who are starting out don't have this so like the opportunity to say no to different artists that or different producers that they're working with. Like they have one opportunity to make their big record and it's with Dr. Luke. I just feel like a lot of people can't like don't have the luxury of saying no to that. Does that make sense? I just feel like a lot of people who are starting out don't have like hundreds of producers to pick from. So I don't necessarily blame the artist. I wish that people like Dr. Luke who did those things like what he did to Kesha, I wish they didn't have the opportunity to keep working in that same field, at least like in cases like that. It just kind of bums me out, but I don't blame those artists because I don't know. I hope that they don't. I hope that he's not going to do any of that again. You know, I definitely think that people can change, but I don't know. Like it just makes me a little bit worried for those people, but hopeful that they are able to get through working with him unscathed for sure. What? Chromatica vinyl comes with a cover? Wait, what? Dr. Luke isn't the only bad person in the music industry for sure. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It seems to be a pretty common problem. I wouldn't even say just in the entertainment industry, but like it definitely seems like a lot of people in the entertainment industry like get to a position of power and then abuse it, unfortunately. When you when you order Chromatica on vinyl, you get it in clear sleeve with a sticker. That's it. Really? That's so strange. I don't even know how to respond to that. That's too bad. On the Urban Outfitters website, it says temporary cover. It's the weirdest thing you've ever heard. I there's no That's so strange. I don't know. I don't know that I've seen any other records that are like that. It's official. All it's just that's weird. I hate that. I hate that idea. My only wild guess is it has to do with not wanting the cover or the contents to be leaked if they were to be manufactured normally, if none of this happened. I just feel like I would want it to be in like a normal, you know, cardboard sleeve just because of protecting the record a little bit more cuz like the sleeve, the plastic, whatever, that would protect it from scratches, but like I don't know. I just want a little bit more. No cover, it doesn't scream Gaga new album. I just feel like it needs to be something, like something, um, I don't know, cool. And like one of those records where when you open it, yeah, gatefold for sure. She should have done that with Joanne. I feel like I'm at a place where I want more vinyl releases to have like interesting packaging. I can't believe it's not going to have like a proper cover. I'm going to be honest, I'll probably still get it, but I don't know, it just kind of weirds me out. Melanie Martinez has the best vinyl packaging. I actually haven't seen much of her much of her vinyl packaging. You ordered the limited edition vinyl. Isn't it supposed to be pink? I'm not sure. I would picture it being like a hot pink color, but Chromatica. I think the merch for Chromatica is kind of fun. Okay, music. Clear LP. Clear. So all I'm seeing. Ooh, the Fame limited edition Glacier Blue vinyl looks really cool. Now I'm tempted by that. I shouldn't have looked this up. I just think that's a really pretty color. I don't have, it's just blue. It's not like glacier blue. It looks like a minty sort of clear blue color. There's a picture disc. Sounds fancier than it is, I'm sure. I see there's a picture disc. I like Gaga, but like not enough to buy a picture disc. I only buy picture discs in very specific situations. Thank you for the compliment about my eye color. Casey, you pre-ordered the translucent. I still haven't pre-ordered, but I probably will at some point. The first thing I did when I found out was text my friend Taya, who's like the biggest Lady Gaga fan. So she, yeah, that was my first instinct, was to tell her. You also hate picture discs. They don't sound good. But like if Lana came out with one, I would buy one. But like Taylor Swift, Gaga, I'll probably get it, but like maybe not. We'll see like what the budget is like at later this month. We'll decide at that point. Get the Chromatica one. I think it's cool. Oh, the signed CD is sold out, if anyone was wondering. How do we feel about cassettes? Because there are cassettes available for this, and I don't like cassettes. I think they're really bulky. You have the Ultraviolence Lana picture disc. That's really cool. You kind of regret not getting the Ultraviolence limited edition box. I didn't get that either. I didn't get any, like, I don't know, because a lot of that came out when I was in college, and I just, like, didn't have any money. So I couldn't buy it, and then now it's too late. Especially when the picture disc is the same as the cover, it's especially useless. I agree. The Reputation one, like for Taylor Swift's album, I thought was decent. Like, I think I can't even remember if one of the discs was the cover picture, but like they were all different, similar to the cover shoot, but it wasn't the exact thing as the cover shoot. It was 4 different images. So I kind of like that. As a fan, I liked it. I think cassettes are nifty. I think they're cool. I just like don't have... I just don't have anything to play them on. You wish Taylor did a colored version of Reputation, not the orange one. Yeah, I don't know what color it would be. What about white with like black flecks? Because like the theme was newspapers and newsprint. I think that could be cool. That would be cool. Why are so many records orange? Does anyone know why that is just the default? Because I do not know. Big question. Favorite record packaging you own or box set? Let me think. The only box set I own is the Hamilton musical box set. I really like that. It's a well done box set for sure. I really like that. Let me think. I don't know that I have any records that have like especially interesting packaging now that I'm thinking about it. Let me think. I'll get back to you on that. Most records are white, clear, black, red translucent, blue translucent, and pink. You hate those. I don't have much white vinyl. I don't mind it that much, but I just feel like a lot of records are just randomly orange, and I don't understand why that is. Like Celebrity Skin by Hole was just like bright orange vinyl for some reason, and then like the Reputation one is orange, which just doesn't fit. You have 15 white vinyl. I only have 1. A lot of red. I don't know if you like notice on my Instagram when I post new records, like half of them lately have been like red or orange. Same with lavender. I don't have any lavender vinyl. That sounds pretty. I'm excited for the Stevie Nicks Belladonna one because that's the blue and black Galaxy vinyl, I think it's called. Red is your most hated color. Maybe the coloring is cheaper. That's probably what it is. To be honest, now that you say that, it's probably why orange and like that color or whatever is probably easier. You want splatter, galaxy, marble. I do too. I've gotten a few lately that have been like that and have been really cool. Indie artists and heavy metal artists got the coolest pressings. Oh, yeah. I don't know much about heavy metal, but I do know some people who are in indie bands. I mentioned that one band my boyfriend's friend is in. They have some cool vinyl. I posted about that on my Instagram. I'm still thinking what my favorite packaging is. It's weird, but whenever you see a cool colored vinyl, it's always a heavy metal band. What's their name? If you're asking about my boyfriend's friend's band, it's called Kendall Street Company. I tag them in one of my posts on Instagram, so you can find them easy. How come I'm wearing headphones? I don't know. It's just because this microphone, I don't know if this even works, but like, it's also so I can block out the noise of my upstairs neighbors a little bit. You're craving chocolate cake right now? Oh boy, I've been craving chocolate crepe cake. That sounds amazing. There's a place around here that does a really good one, but they're closed right now. What I've been craving is cinnamon rolls. Like I love cinnamon rolls. So I've been craving those. Do I hear it when my upstairs neighbors take steps? Yeah, I hear them all the time. I hear them sneezing like a lot. Like I was worried that they were sick actually because or maybe they just have bad allergies. It's a combination of the floors being super thin and them being very loud. They don't sell cinnamon rolls where you are? I love cinnamon rolls. I get like, there's something to me about like, if you know what I'm talking about, the Pillsbury tube of cinnamon rolls. They come in like a can and you just unwrap them and put them on a baking sheet and they're so good. You live in a 2-floor apartment and you live on the top floor. That's the secret. Apparently I found out this is my first like real apartment as an adult. So next time we're gonna try to get a top floor apartment. The ones you buy with frosting. Yeah, I love cinnamon rolls. Usually the ones that come in a can, you have the cinnamon rolls and then there's like a little disc of frosting that you can like melt down and drizzle on top. Now I'm so hungry for that. There was no flour at the store, so we couldn't buy them to make cinnamon rolls. You have cinnamon cheesecake in the UK. Oh, now I'm craving Cheesecake Factory. Has anyone ever been to Cheesecake Factory? I know some of you guys are in different countries, so I don't know if that's just a US thing. Sorry for making you hungry. I already had dinner. My boyfriend went to get pizza. He got macaroni and cheese pizza, which is a lot. Can you tell I'm hungry? Gosh, I want cheesecake now. Maybe you and your boyfriend should buy a house. We'd love to. We don't have the funds. Do I have Tesco in the US? No, we don't. I know what it is though. But yeah, I've been to the UK before. I have family in London. Ever heard of Ian's Pizza? No. Is it a chain or like just where you are or Cheesecake Factory? You live across from a Cheesecake Factory? Oh my goodness. I would go there all the time. I love their bread and their cheesecake. Their other food's good, but like the bread and their cheesecake. UK stores are weird sometimes, like grocery stores that happen to sell vinyl. Really? We have some stores in the US, like Fred Meyer from the Pacific Northwest, where I grew up, that sell like groceries, but they also sell like some like clothing and other supplies and stuff. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna sell foot content. I appreciate the thought. No judgments, but it's not my thing. Uh, are there any other upcoming releases I'm looking forward to? What is coming out? Because I feel like everything got rescheduled or delayed or something like that. I'm looking forward to Lana's poetry book, if that even exists at this point. Ellie Goulding is releasing her album in June. Do you guys like Ellie Goulding? I like some of her songs, but overall her overall thing isn't my thing. But I do like some of her songs. I like the song she did for the 50 Shades of Grey movie. Who is even... I'm looking up a list. Upcoming album releases. You don't like Ellie Goulding at all? I don't know how I feel about her voice, but like she seems sweet. Nothing against her as a person. No concerts, no expos, lots of death. No festivals, fairs, or carnivals. It sucks. Yeah, it sucks because like it sucks, but it also sucks not knowing when it's gonna end. Like that's part of like the crushing existential dread for me. Billboard up. Okay, I'll go to Billboard. Billboard. Upcoming. Because a lot of things got rescheduled, delayed, canceled, whatever. Okay, Billboard upcoming albums. Oh, a lot of stuff came out today. I'm just not in the loop, I guess. Let's see. Did I see how thin Adele is now? I did see that. I saw a lot of people had a lot of thoughts about that. Like a lot of thoughts. People on Twitter were really mad for so many different reasons. I avoid Twitter these days for the most part. I thought she was beautiful before. I think she's beautiful now. She got 3 million followers in one day just for posting that one picture where she was skinnier. Dude, that's a lot. That's so many. Oh my goodness. I thought she was beautiful before. I think that she's beautiful now. And when people lose a lot of weight or gain a lot of weight, I just never think it's my business. So I don't really talk about it. That's exactly it. Originally, many of us thought this would end sooner rather than later, and by summer this would be behind us, but now it won't. Yeah. I don't know. I think we might... I don't know if we're going to be like quarantined for another like year and a half, but I think it's going to be a little bit... I think things are going to be different for that long. You don't judge Adele at all as long as she's doing okay and healthy. I agree. Like, as long as she's all right, as long as she's not like promoting like diet teas or anything like that, I'm like, she's just lost weight. Like, she's not telling people that they should. It's just like good for her, whatever for her. Hope she's happy with however she looks and people don't continue to think fat equals bad. I agree. Because like, I don't know. I think about it a lot because like I'm trying to get in shape, but I also am trying not to equate that with like being pretty. You know what I mean? Like that I'm trying to view like getting muscles and getting ab muscles, which has been a goal for a long time, as something separate. Like the way I look at myself, I don't know. Adele's Hello video has 2.6 billion views on YouTube. Dang. Kind of feel she'll be less successful now. Does that make sense? I don't know. But I do like Adele. Her Bond theme song is one of my favorites. Actually, it might be my absolute favorite Bond song. Like, it's so good. I love driving around listening to that. Makes everything feel very dramatic. Oh, it's so funny you say that about dreams during quarantine. Like, apparently a lot of people have been having just crazy dreams during quarantine. I know I have. I don't even know like how to start describing them, but they've just been weird and so vivid. Like, I wake up remembering everything and like for a minute not being sure if they're real or not. It's very strange. Have you guys been having like those kind of dreams too, the rest of you guys? Casey said, as someone who went from nearly 300 to 150, trying to focus on you're trying to upkeep a healthy diet and lifestyle rather than thinking you want to be skinny. Yeah, that's kind of how I'm trying to do it. Like focusing so much on like health and like, I don't know, the working out for working out, not just being like, I don't even own a scale, so I'm trying not to focus on that part of it, like creating healthy, sustainable habits and all that. Gonna get the Target deluxe version of Chromatica. I didn't even know there was one yet. I haven't looked into that. I've only looked on Gaga's official store. I should do a dream diary. I think it'd be fun just to read that. Weird Dreams too. You read that same article? I heard about it. People have been having weird dreams. I don't own a scale either. My parents do, so sometimes when I'm at their house, I like just out of curiosity. But I've gotten like skinnier, but I weigh more. So I take it all with a grain of salt for sure. Scales just stress me out. I don't need them. The deluxe is international and it'll have 19 songs instead of 16 for standard. Really? I didn't even hear about this. I'm looking it up. Target Chromatica Deluxe. You look better now. Thank you. 3 extra songs. How did I miss this completely? You said it was international only? It's coming up on like my Target website. Yeah, it's probably a muscle. That's probably why my weight's like all off. Oh, it's only one actual new track and then other remixes. Those can be fun though. Oh, I was looking at the Billboard list. Hold up. The Hayley Williams album is the only one that came out today that I know about. You only liked 3 remixes total ever? What are they? Target and International are almost the same, but International likely has additional remix. Okay. No, it's international, but it's only available on Target. There's a demo song and something else for deluxe. That's cool. And it, at least on the Target website that I'm looking at, it said it was like $13.99, like American currency, which isn't that bad. I've only heard one song for on Petals for Armor so far, but I liked it a lot. So I'll definitely be listening to the rest of that album today. All these other albums I don't really, they're not like from artists that I really listen to. One Republic put out an album. I don't really listen to them. Charlie XCX's album's coming out next week though. Noah Cyrus's album. This is the Target guy, by the way. I remember you. I think Noah Cyrus is pretty talented. Her song July, I think, is really great. In my opinion, the signed CD is not worth it since it won't ship for 12 to 14 weeks. Dang. That's so long. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Hold up. Let me look at it again. Rena? I don't want to butcher it. But no, I haven't. But my friend texted me and was like, you should listen to her. So I will at some point. I'm hoping this weekend I'll have time to like relax and do stuff. Target is the only store that'll have physical copies of Chromatica when it's released. That's interesting. I'm trying to think if that's normal for other releases, but I can't. Target has like such an interesting hold on some aspects of the music industry. Like, I don't know, they have a lot of Target exclusives, and like Taylor Swift does her albums through Target and always has a special edition of some kind, like the journals or the Reputation magazines and stuff like that. It's really interesting. I do like Target though. I shop there for most things in my life. Target doesn't offer international shipping. Is it only a US store? Is that a stupid question? I don't know. Some stores are international. Target. Oh no, I remember that Target only does, because in the Taylor Swift subreddit, people were buying the albums and the journals and sending them to people overseas, like so that they could get them. I remember that. UK version of Target would be Wilco's. Am I reading that right? We don't have it over there. I really want to go to the UK. I haven't been there in so long. The Taylor ones are available in Europe. Oh. Maybe I'm misremembering that. But not like the colored vinyl. Yeah, I remember. That was a very limited edition, I think. If you're outside the US, the deluxe edition is available on Gaga's website store. Good to know. Like the Lana vinyl I have. Yeah, that new red one. I guess that just came out. Like, pre-orders were available in January, but I couldn't find a date of when it was actually released. But I know that it was super new. I can't believe I missed hearing about that. If you don't know, there's a Born to Die Target edition that's like bright red. You would have ordered that one otherwise. Yeah, it kind of does suck that they can't do that. I wonder what the reason is. Maybe there's like a compete issue with another country. Yeah, you have the blue one. I don't have that one. The blue vinyl for that one. Blue makes a lot of sense for me for that album. But the red kind of matches the roses that are on the label, like in the middle of the record, you know? So the red kind of works for me too. You wish Lana would make cooler vinyl. Like, instead of just a solid color, like different patterns and stuff would be cool. I wish, like, because Ultraviolence is kind of like Reputation, where it's like a black and white aesthetic, but like a white vinyl with more black. I know you said you don't want white vinyl, but I personally do. Black and white splatter would be cool, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Black and white splatter for Ultraviolence. The neon green was fun for Norman fucking Rockwell, I'm assuming you're mentioning. Yeah, I really like that one. I kind of regret that I didn't get more Norman fucking Rockwell merch. Neon green eyeliner. That is one shade of eyeliner I do not have. Honeymoon, something with baby blue. Honeymoon's like such a red album to me. I know we talked about how there's too much red, but like to me it's so red. I guess that is the type that Urban Outfitters had. But red you're right though. I have the Urban Outfitters cover, and blue goes with the standard cover really, really well. There's exclusive vinyls of Chromatica on our online store. Yeah, we're talking about the picture disc. We were talking about packaging of the standard version and how it's just a sleeve apparently. So yeah, we're discussing that. A teal red split for Honeymoon Urban Outfitters version. I feel like I wish that she did like a box set for the vinyl that I could get. I don't know. I feel like people are putting some effort into their like physical vinyl packaging or physical vinyl colorings and stuff like that, but I feel like we talked about this, but more effort into the packaging would be really cool. Norman fucking Rockwell is the only album where she didn't release a box set. Oh, interesting. So the packaging for Chromatica is an actual case, since you said just a sleeve. That is what I didn't see that. That's what someone else said in the chat. So I don't want to speak for your, I don't want to misrepresent. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but like I think that's the info we had. But I don't know. I don't have any Lana Del Rey box sets, but maybe I should get some. A PVC sleeve from what it looks like. Maybe I should get into some of these Lana Del Rey box sets and like see where I can get them. I wish I had ordered some merch from her like surf shop. Did you guys see those? Blue Velvet single vinyl. That'd be cool. I would like that very much. I love that song. I love her cover of it. I need to not spend any more money for like the rest of the month, but maybe in June if I can find it. Am I a frequent Discogs user? I used to be. I didn't stop for like any reason, but I've been buying a lot of vinyl from like Urban Outfitters right now, but like I do like Discogs quite a bit. My favorite local record store have moved like all of their inventory onto Discogs, so I'm gonna browse that and try to support them that way. The shop is used only. I think we're talking about the Lana Del Rey surf shop. Maybe it's closed, and I'm disappointed that I didn't buy the stuff I wanted. I don't know. I always wait, and then it's always sold out. But it was cool, like some like beachy stuff, and some record stores already received Record Store Day vinyl. You read? Interesting. I wonder if like some stuff just got shipped early because this was I don't know, because it was supposed to be in June the first time. It was cute merch. You thought it was still there. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. We're not doing Record Store Day until August. Is that correct? The Britney one comes on the first day. That would be nice. That is one that I'm hoping to try to get. I still don't know how we're going to do it, at least at my record store. I'm not really sure if there's a standard procedure that they're going to recommend or if each record store kind of has to decide what works for them. But I feel like maybe late August will be good for small gatherings. Outside my record store, people are pretty good about not invading people's spaces and not rushing, but it's probably not more than 100 people who line up at one time. Shop. Lana Del Rey pop-up. It just says coming soon now. Let's sign up. You can sign up to be notified when it opens. I think it's already shut down, but I still put my name on the list just in case. You'll buy it online only. Your record stores are very bad. Well, that's too bad. I find that at least in the US, in the cities I've lived, there's been a pretty good record store culture that's popped up. So I've been lucky in that sense. So I don't know. I really like it. Knowing her team, it'll never come back, but no harm in trying. Yeah, that's probably true. I think there's still some Norman fucking Rockwell merch on her store, though, so maybe I should snag that before it goes away. You wish Neil deGrasse Tyson was your uncle. He knows a lot. Record stores would never offer Britney vinyl, only indie stuff. Yeah, I found that a lot in Portland. Like, a lot of the record stores I would go to would just offer, like, I don't know. I find that a lot of record stores that in the areas that I've lived cater to very specific genres, mostly. There is a mask that is sold out. Oh, that's a random thought about Neil deGrasse Tyson. You're fine. We love random thoughts. On Gaga's online store, it looks like an actual case for the vinyl. I don't know. We'll find out. We can all come together for one of these live streams in June or whenever it ships and talk about what we received. Did I hear that Katy Perry is releasing a new song next Friday? I did, because as a Taylor Swift fan, there's been a lot of talk about it, because I don't even know how to start describing this to you guys, but like basically Katy Perry is releasing a song called Daisies. Yeah, 4 months for the vinyl. It's not going to be like 1 month. I don't know what I talked about. So it's called Daisies. And the way the S's is written is like, instead of like, let me write this down. Instead of just like an S, like that, it's more like that. And people are like, oh, it's like a snake, like the snake emoji. And Taylor Swift posted a picture on her Instagram with 2 snake emojis. And she's wearing a shirt that had daisies on it. So everyone thinks that she's featuring on the song in some way. Taylor Swift fans are very passionate and like decipher literally everything. It's just, on the subreddit, we always joke that we're like, you know, going too far and everything, but some people are really, really intense about it. I think there's a possibility in this case, because this is the other thing. The American Idol Twitter account said they were excited to stream Daisies 1,989 times. So 1989, which is like Taylor's album, of course, and also just a number, but it's Taylor's album. It's a pretty specific number. So, yeah. Oh, if you ever want to know like the weird Taylor Swift conspiracy theories, like let me know. I can, like, Taylor Swift fans are really intense, like super big on like puzzles and clues and things. She's maybe one of the songwriters. That's kind of what I figure. I mean, I know they've like made up and they're friends again because of Taylor's You Need to Calm Down video. Katy Perry was in it. So what are the conspiracy theories? I don't know if conspiracy theory is the right word, but like anytime Taylor posts anything, everyone's like, the new era's coming, the new thing's coming. Like at one point, she posted a picture of her like next to a fence that had 5 holes in it. Everyone just like lost their minds about 5 holes being in the fence. They thought it was the beginning of a countdown. It's a lot. They say a new song is coming this month. A new Taylor song? Oh boy. She has a new like concert, well, not new, but it's her first concert when she was performing songs from Lover in Paris. They recorded that performance and it's going to be aired this month, so we get to see that. Taylor fans have been basically trained to do that, though. It's part of the fun. I agree. It's like people really like doing that, but they get so intense about it. There's some people are like, some of the things people say are just like completely crazy turn out to be true, though. Because like last year before Lover was announced, she released a calendar that was like, oh, and random dates were like circled with like a stamp on the dates, and everyone's like, these are random dates, but they ended up being like the date the album dropped or the date of a new single or whatever it was. So she plans ahead. She started it, and she has to do that now forever. Yeah, basically. Imagine her as a 6-year-old woman dropping hints. Gosh, I think about that sometimes, honestly. Like, all of these main pop people, like, what are they going to do in, like, 50 years? Like, are they going to still be, I don't know. Like, the Rolling Stones are still on tour. There's no reason Taylor Swift can't be on tour when she's 60, but I always think about that. 21 Pilots are very much that. Don't know if anyone here is a big fan of them. I like their music. I wouldn't call myself a fan because I don't know much about them. I feel that musicians never retire for real. I totally see Taylor Swift specifically going into songwriting. Like, she's written so many songs and a lot of songs for other people as well. I could totally see her continuing to do that more going forward. Yeah, I don't think. And a lot of these main like pop girls like Katy Perry or whoever, like I can see them just like releasing some music here and there, like for fun. Like she's lucky she's had so many successful songs and stuff. She doesn't have to stress Um, she'll end up as Paul McCartney for Taylor. I could see her becoming like that in the future. I do like Paul McCartney. And like Taylor's friends with Stella McCartney. So I have one of the items from Taylor and Stella McCartney's collab. I got it on sale because it was pretty expensive otherwise. But yeah, some of that merch was pricey. I could see her, yeah, just continuing to write her own music, but also doing a lot for other people. She seems to have like something in her that wants to like mentor people, and like pick out new artists and like help them. I see that. I'm thankful it seems we're getting better as a culture for not discarding female artists the second they turn 30. Obviously not like problem solved, but it seems better. I totally agree with you. I feel like it's just become more accepting, and I think hopefully that'll continue to grow. Like, I don't know, like I'm 27. I shouldn't feel like my opportunities for like whatever are slowly going away. I'm so young and I shouldn't feel old. And I feel like we should, Madonna. Yeah, to be honest, Madonna has been doing a lot for that changing perspective. What do you ask about? The Beatles had there are conspiracies that the Beatles had demonic messages in their song. There are conspiracy theories about that. I don't think that's true, but I love listening to like things about conspiracy theories and all of that. Yeah, 30 is really young. I can't believe we were at a time where we were like 30s old as a, as a society. Oh, that's what Charles Manson said about the Beatles. God, Charles Manson. I get really interested in reading about cults and stuff like that, but it's so scary. We are all getting brainwashed with songs like Yummy. That song is that song is weird. How old is everyone here if you feel comfortable? You're 20. 20 was a good year for me. Yeah, it was 2013. I always say I peaked in 2013. Justin Bieber's treatment of the song Yummy and the rollout there was very odd. I don't know if you guys saw it. Like, he was begging people to like stream it and all of that. Danny Gonzalez is a YouTuber who did a video talking about how weird Justin Bieber was about the song Yummy. Oh, someone's 19. He released like 234 vinyl versions, signed, everything. Yeah. He was, yeah, because I don't know if he said this, but he reposted a graphic on his Instagram that told fans to listen to Yummy on repeat while they were asleep so that it would just count as streams. He didn't get the number one. Who did? Like, who beat him? I'm interested to know. I don't think Yummy was that good of a song, though. Like, it's the kind of song, and this is a very specific description, but it's the kind of song where if it comes on during like a cycling class or a fitness class, it'll help my workout. It's fine. It's funny to listen to. It's catchy, but I'm not going to seek it out anywhere else. Roddy Rich the Box. Did I say that right? I think I know that song. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm really bad sometimes at associating names with the actual song. Well, it's almost 7 p.m. my time, guys. I have to I have to go in a little bit. I didn't even realize I was having so much fun. It went by so fast. That actually doesn't help me like place the song, but I'm sure you're right, and that when I hear it, I will remember. What do you think Kesha's High Road tour for 2021 will be like? Gosh, I don't even know. Um, I hope it happens. I'm really excited for it, and I saw her. The Rainbow tour, that was the one I saw. She was so great. It was like the perfect amount of like production, but like stripped down vocals and everything and hits and new stuff. She's so good at putting on a live show. She's really great. Maybe we can all listen to an album between now and next Friday and talk about it. I'm down. Anyone want to suggest an album we can all listen to as a group and then talk about next week? Because I'm totally down. I need to start listening to more music. You can do Lana if you want. Oh, I agree with Petals for Armor, because that just came out today. I totally agree with that. Is it just me that High Road Tour will be Warrior 2.0? I have no idea. I did not see the Warrior Tour. I saw her first ever tour, and then I saw Rainbow. Yeah, those are the only two tours. So I don't know what that tour was like. Yeah, we can all, it's like a book club, but for music. We can all listen to Petals for Armor this week and talk about what we think next week. Then we can all have listened to the same album. I love that idea. All right, guys, I gotta sign off. This has been really fun as always. I will see you all around 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think that seems to work for everyone. So I will see you all then. But I hope you all have a great week and have fun listening to Petals for Armor. I'm most active on my Instagram, Sangeetagram I talked about. So if you ever want to like recommend songs or whatever, talk to me there. All right, have a great weekend and a great week, guys. Bye.